Last week, PGA professional Micheal Block not only stole the hearts of the American nation, but also stole the hearts of the golfing world. In today's video, I have all of his golf clubs from the setup that he used to tie 15th in the USPGA just last week. There's quite a few big things you can learn from this bag. I'm going to go through it today at the glorious Woolley Park Golf Club. Guys, 9 holes here in the sunshine. Get in the comments below what are we going to shoot, and also get in the comment below, we are going to give away a £500 voucher for golf clubs for cash if I break par using Micheal Block's clubs. Yes guys, that's right. If you want the chance to win a £500 golf clubs for cash voucher, you can spend it in store or online, so it doesn't matter where you're in the world. I went to their Warrington store to pick these up. All you have to do, guys, subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment below what am I going to score. See, you really don't have to spend that much money to play good golf and to tie 15th, albeit at the USPGA. You can get these from golf clubs for cash. Well, this Stealth UDI 4-iron cost, as you can see, $155.99. So you can sort of see where this video is going. We're going to talk through exactly what clubs are in the bag and exactly how we put them to so good a use. Well, I must admit, not a bad tee shot on the opening hole, not quite a hole-in-one. And speaking of hole-in-one, we all know Micheal Block had a hole-in-one at the USPGA with his 7-iron. Now the irons in this bag, as you can see, are the TaylorMade Tour Preferred MCs, and I have the 7-iron here. We can learn so much from these golf clubs. Micheal Block is a far better golfer than, well, let's face it, any of us. And he uses irons that are a little bit more forgiving, that have quite a little bit of help in them than most golfers. You'll see these are perimeter weighted, you'll see they are jam-packed full of technology. We even have a through slot speed pocket on this 7-iron. But for now, we're talking wedges. I've got a pitching wedge in my hand. This isn't MG3, and second hand, this will cost you $89.99 from our friends at Golf Clubs for Cash. I actually got these from the Warrington store. That'll be good. Come on, we need a fast start if we're going to shoot under par. And that, go in, go in, go in. Oh, I love this game. Sound like Patrice Evra. Now, fair to say we have a chance on this opening hole. We have a putt for birdie, and wait till you see what putter is in Micheal Block's bag. We're going to talk everything in a few holes' time, so make sure you don't go anywhere. Because you see, it is a little bit of a mishmash of newer golf clubs, older golf clubs. Here we have an Odyssey 2-ball white hot putter. This thing is so good and that forgiving, they were almost banned. I remember there was a time where there was talk of these 2-ball putters being banned because they are just so good. And he used it to tie 15th, as I said, in the USPGA. It's not a new Versa one, it's not a new Toulon one, it's not got anything special about it. It's just a white hot Toulon putter, Odyssey putter, and that is a birdie on the opening hole. I can't stand up properly. I'm so excited. Come on. I expected a fast start, but not this fast, I'm not gonna lie. I'm buzzing to get this video started. That opening hole has been a pain in my backside recently. If you've been watching the matches with Pete Finch, with Matt Fryer, should we talk about these as well? Because these are severely underrated. Yes, we are in a buggy, it's far too hot for walking. So you see guys, I really like this. I really like that a PGA professional can go and compete with the world's best players, and let's face it, he can beat a lot of the world's best players as well. At the time of recording, he did shoot 81 in the opening round of the Charles Schwab, which is a little bit disappointing, but he's had a lot going on. I can't imagine he's so used to the rigmarole of all these interviews and media obligations. But looking in this bag, we've discussed the irons already. I will talk about these more at length. We are playing a par 3, the exact length. Micheal Block had a hole-in-one with this iron. And speaking of this 7-iron, he was offered $50,000 for his 7-iron. You will notice that on his, I've got it on screen now, it does have a lot of lead tape on there. He's used these for that long. He says they're starting to feel a little bit light, so he puts a little bit of lead tape on all his irons to make them feel a little bit heavier. And when we go through the irons, you will see that the irons are only 5 to 9 iron. Then we start to go into actual wedges. So that first shot we're hitting for that birdie was a mill grind 3 46 degree. Then we have a 52 degree in the old school mill grind in 9 degrees of bounce. I can't believe that guys at Golf Clubs for Cash had all these in stock, by the way. Then we have a high bounce 56 mill grind, again, one of the older ones, and then an MG3 TW11 grind 60 degree. Hopefully we won't need that much today because we're going to be attacking, but check out this bad boy that I hit off the first tee. So many people would have standard iron sets, so 4-iron through to pitching wedge, not Micheal Block. He has this driving iron in because, let's face it, it's a little bit easier to hit than a standard 4-iron, even a 4-iron in a cavity back. This is the Stealth UDI, and although it's easy to hit, it is still quite versatile. So into a wind like today, you can still play a little bit of a runner and get it round that corner. I feel like nothing can go wrong today. Why do I feel like I'm going to be playing that back in black and white later on in this video? But what a start this is. Does it get any better than that? I can't think it does. I was also looking for the raw hat that he was wearing. I couldn't find it. Foxy has all of mine, but I did find the raw bag, so that is why I'm using the raw tour bag. I am that committed to this video and winning you guys a £500 giveaway. So I've even brought a rangefinder out, and we have 130, playing 132. No. Right, greenkeeper's stopped, the pressure is on. There's a slope behind it at 140, let's play for that. Played it nice. I've played it nice, just go a touch, go! No! Ah! That is right where the greenkeeper's wanting to cut as well. Ah! Okay, it's earlier than anticipated, but I feel like nothing can go wrong today. Might as well get it out of the way now. Right, so I was hoping to not have to use the 60. Second hole in, not ideal. Take the slope and then come down. Come down. It tried. I feel like for this to work, we have to have a little bit of a love affair and affinity with this putter. We have to do. I've not talked ball yet, actually. Let's talk ball on the next tee. Oh, he's slipped by. James, a quick way to get back to level. Now, golf ball wise, it's quite an interesting one because Blocky, as we've all commonly come to know him as, I feel like we all kind of know him that a little bit better now, don't we? But I do follow him on Instagram. I do quite like him as well. I quite liked the interview he gave as well. It was taken massively out of proportion when he said that if he had McIlroy's length, he'd be one of the best players in the world. I think a bit of that was tongue-in-cheek, but a bit of it as well, if you're 80 yards longer, you're going to be better, aren't you? But we're talking golf ball. So Blocky is a TaylorMade staffer. TaylorMade have kind of made that well known after the tournament, which I really, really like. I think that's very funny. They put a lovely homage to him at TaylorMade HQ. I would hope that came with a brand new contract for him as well. He won $300,000 to tie 15th, but the ball of choice for him is actually a Titleist Pro V1. So that's the ball that he had the hole-in-one with his 7-iron. Can we have one here with his 8-iron? You'll see the 8-iron doesn't have the through-slot speed pocket, so not quite as much forgiveness, but still a nice cavity back iron. These things look really good as well. Down at the ball, the club shape, blade length, top line offset all looks really, really good. The greenkeeper on the last hole said that mine was so close to staying up, but just spun back. So they still have some action in them, these boys. 150 yards. Go. Go and be good. That's a very strange way of shouting, but that's all over it. That is all over it, James. Come on!
I'm going to be real honest with you here as well. The guys at Golf Clubs for Cash haven't okayed the £500 giveaway yet, so I may end up stumping that myself. Anyway.
There's two balls there really randomly, but how both of them? I mean if that, oh what? That's obviously the nearest to pin. It is Captain's Weekend this weekend here at Woolly Park Golf Club. How unlucky are you? Not a bad shot for a set of irons that'll cost you a heck of a lot less than the brand new 2023 all singing, all dancing models. Come on, this is your range with this 2-ball. Confidence, exudes confidence, or something like that. Come on, James. That is that's gone the wrong side of that ball. There's chances coming up. I know there is. Par. First par of the day. Right, this is okay. We're hanging in there. It's okay. It's good. If we got too far under par, we might start to get a bit worried that things would go wrong. So we're level. Okay, fourth hole, 321 yard par 4. It is drivable if we want to go over that corner. And guess what we are doing with Blocky's driver. You see, with this driver, I wasn't sure exactly which driver Michael Block did use, because there's definitely something in that bush. Anyway, because it says everywhere that it says Stealth 2 Plus, but I'm sure I saw pictures of him like this one where it looks like a standard Stealth, like last year's Stealth. I might be wrong, that might be a picture from a different tournament, but yeah, everywhere says it is a Stealth 2 Plus, so that's what we're going to go with. We're going to wait for the green to clear because we are going for this. If we can get an eagle on this front nine, that's going to massively help our cause of shooting under par, getting you £500, and hopefully getting me more views on this video to pay for that £500, because I still don't. I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him. This needs to be almost a career drive. Oh yeah, that's got to be perfect. Got to be. Right, greenkeeper Stu had a good line on it. He said it looked good. It looks to have the distance and it looks to have the accuracy. It was just a nice friendly thumbs up, but that's what we are going to go with. Right, come on, this is the time. Where are you? Where are you, little Pro V1? I can't see one yet. Can't see one yet. Still can't see one, which is quite worrying. Oh, it's there, look. Oh, it's left it long. Hit it too far. Must be wind behind, because that's a massive tee shot. I can just feel a bit of breeze up here now. So we go back to the bag for the wedges. Love that we have a kind of high bounce 56 as well. I think that could well be the shot for this. Very interesting that there's 4 wedges in there and so few are irons. We go straight from wedges, irons, then a little bit of a hybrid style 4 iron, 5 wood, 3 wood, big boy. These old school mill grinds looked fantastic as well. This one's a little bit flatter actually. And this one at Golf Clubs for Cash would set us back £47.99. Not the best lie. Sit, 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 sit. It's like chipping onto glass, that. Not quite USPGA or US Open, but like chipping onto glass. And for me, the kind of big lesson here is, yes, you can buy cheaper golf clubs, you can compete, let's face it now, at any level with more budget golf clubs. Also forgiving golf clubs. So many golfers go and get blades, go and get really small cavity backs, really short length irons, when if some of the best players in the world, let's face it, are using second-hand, more forgiving clubs, I'm starting to think personally, and maybe rethinking my method and logic as well, but this is a birdie putt and this is to go under par. 4th hole, we're nearly halfway there. Still don't know if that £500 coming out of my pocket or not, should it happen. Must be, come on. Back under par, flag out, always. That's what happens. Concentrate a little bit more and you're in. There are a couple of tough holes coming up, so I feel like a buffer would be nice. If you get 2 under, we would have held that par putt. So frustrating. That's my golf all over though. Birdies on. I just feel like if I had another 150 yards on my drive, I'd be one of the best in the world. Ah, got ya. On just off the centre line. Blocky's clubs seem to be working. These guys look to be having fun as well, so we'll hang well back and try not to annoy people on a Friday afternoon. What a beautiful day at Woolwich Park Golf Club as well. Come on! This is where legends are made. Sort of. Right, we have 65 yards. I've got 56 degree, which for someone who's dyslexic is quite difficult to say. A wide bounce might just help me get that strike. James, what on earth are you doing? That's done so well to grab a piece of the green. Ah, look at this strike. Somebody needs to work on the wedges. Blocky, any chance of a lesson? Gonna hit the grooves. You've just got to take those opportunities. You've got to put it 15, 20 feet, give yourself a chance. 30 feet away. It is an uphill putt though, so we'll take the positives. You're not going to birdie every hole. You're not that good. Get out with a par and you're halfway through the challenge. Right, we are doing a little bit of hole jumping because it is nice and busy out here. I remember I said we were going to have an attempt with Michael Block's 7-iron on his hole-in-one. That was 151 yards. We're going to play it a little bit longer than that. We're going to play this as a par 3. A little bit longer than 150. If I make it, you can have this for $5,000. Doesn't have to be the full 50,000 he got offered. It's caught up in the air a bit. It's going to be on the green, but some holes you have it and then it just disappears. Now that must have taken the world's best bounce, because that did not deserve to be there. I think it's actually bounced off the side of that bunker there. These are breaks you want to capitalise on. Hang it out to the right, let it come back, be the ball. Would contemplate putting a 2-ball back in the bag. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'd feel it if you hit it, you idiot! Oh, James, you had the line. Too much respect. Too much respect. 3 to go, although 3 rather difficult holes. So wood's in the bag. Blocky does use the Stealth 2 plus 3 wood, which is, this is the 5 wood. He actually uses an M5 5 wood. It's the only club I haven't been able to track down, mainly because I forgot about it when I went to Golf Clubs for Cash. So I'll put that in just for show. 3 wood, weight setting forward. This thing's one of my favourite clubs of the year. It's an absolute beast, whether you're struggling off the tee or just want something that is an absolute beast, that feels fantastic, sounds awesome, and gives you this. Oh yes, oh yeah. Right, that's the easiest tee shot left. The next, that's going into the rough as well. The next one needs to be driver and needs to be good. This is going to be difficult. We're going to have to dig deep. 158 yards uphill, out the rough, into a little bit of wind. Anywhere but that bunker's a good shot. This is the difference between disaster, and you can birdie this if you play the right shot up the left side. Oh, that is such a bad shot again. What is that swing? Kick right. I mean, it's not in the bunker. I've snatched at that because I didn't want to go left or right. Where was that? When will I learn? Gradient is huge. Ah, oh, this is going to be a 10-15 footer at best. I've actually duffed that, and that could. I couldn't have duffed that. This could go in. Go in! Oh, oh, I duffed it. Well, there you go, sports fans. Better lucky than good. I mean, the plan was a nice little bit of check and then release down, but the duff will do. Okay, we've gotten away with one there, but this is the tee shot where you just have to stand up and be countered. There is a water hazard on the left, there are trees on the right, Stealth 2 time. And it's a funny one, this, because I feel like I haven't been playing for distance today off the tee. I've just been trying to keep it in play. The course is drying out, so it's not playing overly long. Study with driver in hand, he says. That's perfect. Lovely big high fade. Wasn't the best strike. You don't want the best strike on here. You want a Healy one moving away from the water. Thinking about it logically, this is actually the best I've played for quite some time with somebody else's clubs. Love golf. Right, unfortunately we have missed the fairway on the right, but we do have around that 150 number in again. I'd love to try and attack this, although we're in the rough, and try and make something like a birdie so we don't have to par the last hole. The last hole isn't, oh, that is terrible camera work. Last hole isn't too difficult, but would be nice to have a little bit of a buffer. See if we get a bit of a flyer out of this lie. Be good. Be good. Be good. That could be good. Oh, don't go long. Don't give yourself a downhill putt, please. Oh, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. That really isn't ideal. Like, really isn't. Oh. Right, all down to the last. it all comes down to this. Hole 18, 410 yards. We're going to try and cut the corner a little bit. You know, with that start with the birdie, I'm thinking, you know what, let's get under par. The last few will be a little bit of a cakewalk. I feel like we're clinging on a bit. It's a perfect day for it as well. Greens are rolling lovely. The weather is perfect. There's no excuses. A par will do. A par will do. It's a perfect start. Can we make a birdie? Oh! We've gone from a par will do to can we make a birdie in one golf swing. And that is why I love golf. Well, I'll tell you what, it really is the tee shots that's held me together today. I don't feel like I've really done that much right. I've not done a lot wrong, but this is what we're left with into the final hole. Again, around that 150 mark, we're on a slight downhill. We'll go with 9-9, I think. I really enjoyed using these irons, I must say. Very, very nice. I love the fact that I've had this, though. That's been a little bit of a game changer off a couple of tees starting off. Feeling quite defensive over this. It should move to the left off the lie. Get that move away, right. Why would you stand there? Let's just stand to the right hand side of the green and top my score up. Chase it back there. Oh, be good. That's the best swing of the day. Be the number. That should be job done. That's going to be a putt for 2 under. Come on. Come on. Means a lot, this. Even though it could end up costing me £200. £500. Guys, golf clubs for cash. Come on. Not going to lie, didn't think I'd be under par. There's a secret for you there. But now we have that to go 2 under par. Oh, what a player. Just all in all, an incredibly enjoyable day. And that for me is what these golf clubs kind of give you. Yes, you can compete, you can play good golf with them, but it also makes it nice and enjoyable. You don't have to have your best putting stroke, you don't have to have your best iron play for the day. You get away with it a little bit more. 300 grand. Be nice, wouldn't it? Can we just have a word about how good that fairway looks as well behind us? John and the team absolutely doing bits. Last time I took the flag out, we made one. Out she goes. Guys, that is 2 under par on 9 holes here at Woolley Park Golf Club using Micheal blocks. Let's name it now Famous Golf Clubs. Guys, thanks for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you want to be a chance of winning a £500 voucher. I best go on the phone to the guys because that's some of the best golf I've played in a long time. So I need a £500 voucher and then not having the clubs back. Yeah.